Just like education has worked for other people, it has not yet worked for other people as well. Now, here comes the problem. Just like malaria, you once had malaria, some of you here, and you were treated and you recovered, and now you are here, malaria free. Somebody got malaria, the same malaria, and he got the same treatment and is no longer here. He died. The same treatment. Your own malaria responded to that kind of a medication, and his malaria, though it was the same malaria, it resisted the same treatment. In as much as education is a treatment to poverty, it works for other people and it doesn't work for other people. No. There are hospitals like that. When you go with certain diseases, they will refer you to other hospitals. But they are still called hospitals or in clinics. There are churches that can never treat poverty. Never. Never. Are they not churches? They are churches. Are they not clinics? They are clinics. Is God different? No, it's the same God. Just like we have one president, but we have different clinics. Some they can treat, some they can't. Under one person. Same God, different churches. Some they can treat, some they can't. If you want to know which one can treat, you look at the... listen. Even the ones that can treat, if you look at their management, you can tell. The one that can cure or that can treat or that can administer proper medication, you can look at their level of administration. Look at the people that are involved. If you are coming from such a background, watch, analyze before you join. Because if you are not careful, listen to me, several people, pastors and men of God, are still trying to find their way out of poverty. Not yet out. A person who can come to you and say, I've come to collect you, let's go, there's a promised land. It has to be somebody who was once outside of Egypt. Okay? Moses was not in Egypt for the rest of his life. There was a time when he went out. And God himself advised him to go back. Unopaziva ere panze. Wakambo panze where? Pana itase. Ande panze wakambo paende ere panze. Listen to me. There is a doctrine that I believe is coming right from the center of the pit of hell. The devil doesn't want men of God to be prosperous, because he knows what then happens to the rest of the audience. So you are born, the family is broke, the school is broke. And even if you are going to be working in any company, in any organization, you look at the CEO there, please. Look at the people that are ahead of you that have been working for many years. You are likely going to become like them, no matter how much you try. Because this is the benchmark, that's the ceiling. You don't just join. You look at the person on top. Okay? 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 If you want to bring your vision under somebody's vision, you look at the greater vision. Where is he and where is she You were born in a broke family, in a broke village, went to a broke school. You're working for a broke organization. And you also go to a church that is broke as well. Do you know that the only thing, the only answer that was left for you was to find a proper church? That's the only place. When you make a mistake on that one, that's the end of you. He is completely finished with you. When you choose the wrong place to go and worship, you are gone. You are gone. So how do I come out of this escape plan? If you are a victim of such a situation, how do you come out of it? Is it the will of God for you to be there? Even though you were born under such circumstances, there comes a time in every person's life when you have to make a decision. Either to change your lifestyle or to continue with the same lifestyle. I didn't have any privileges. I didn't have as many opportunities as other children might have had. But at this point now, I want to make a decision. Am I going to continue like this, or something has to change? So Nehemiah, he's in a foreign land. But before he can implement his great vision, he has to come out of that environment first. Deliverance from that situation. You start thinking a different way. I don't want to be like the rest of them. No. No. If I tell you something that the Lord showed me, it was an amazing revelation that he showed me. I looked at it. It was so wonderful. You know, you enjoy it when God is showing you certain things every time. He said, my son, you minister to people, you help them. And several other men of God that I've called myself are doing the same, helping my people. But this is the problem. When people find themselves in difficult moments or difficult situations, when they pray, when I'm invited to come and help and assist, as God and as loving as I am, I come and I rescue my people. I provide a way every time. If people are in serious situations and they are calling for my help, as God, as loving as I am, I come every time. And then I provide a way. But that way, it is for them to use so that they can come out of their situations. Which means without a way, they can never come out. If they cry unto me, listen to this. If they cry unto me, if you get this, you will have gotten something very, very big. If they cry unto me during their trouble, I, God, being as loving as I am, I will provide a way. But this way, it is not the way in, it is the way out. So they will eventually come out of any situation because I have provided the way out. But my people now, ask them this question: How did they find themselves in such a situation? What was the name of the way that they used? Because some of them were never born under such situations. Listen to me. Some of you now, you are at the center of a problem, right? This problem maybe it started like maybe 2-3 years ago or so. It's a problem. You are at the center of a problem. And you are asking God to provide a way out. But God said to me, if you ask them, how did they found themselves there? What was the way? How did they eventually got there? Because if you need a way to come out, there was a way to enter. How did you find yourself in such a problem? And God said, in as much as I continue helping my people, they will still continue going back. Why? Because the bridges are not broken. Are you following this? So if you find yourself in a problem, know how you got there. If you are ignorant of the way in, you are likely going to use it again. You are likely going to use it again. If God sets you free, you are going to use the same road again, and you find yourself in a similar problem again, because you are ignorant of the road that you used when you entered into such a problem. I provide ways every time, my son. But these people, if you ask them now how they got there, they can't explain. Which means even if after I deliver them, they still can't give testimonies. They can't explain as well. They are ignorant of my ways and their ways. So look at you now. Where you are, the house that you're staying in, it's called Shushan. It belongs to somebody. You are under captivity. That's not your place. Okay. You have to come up with a plan. How am I going to get out of here? It starts with a plan. An escape plan. Though he's going to allow you, but this system in most cases, it doesn't allow you to go and build your own. It has to be an escape. How am I going to deliver myself from where I am now into owning properties? How? Before you can come out, forget it.